Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. At WENC, we provide engineering, environmental, construction, and response services to deliver single-source real estate solutions for our clients. Responsive partner, exceptional outcomes. WENC, with offices in Windham. I am joined by Windham freshman Jadyn Wormstadt, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Jadyn.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a frustrating spring, and I imagine that as a spring sports athlete, seeing all this snow week after week after week, and now more snow, it's got to be just troubling, wondering when you guys are going to get outside. Mm-hmm. How frustrating has it been for you to just not be able to really work on, your skills as an athlete?
It is really frustrating not being able to have the ability to go outside, but luckily I'm able to do some events inside.
Yeah, and you guys are able to set up a high jump pit inside, and now, granted, with only part of the one gym to work with, I imagine that just finding time to set everything up has been a challenge.
Yeah, especially splitting it with golf. There's a little bit of struggle there.
And, and of course, baseball and softball are taking up the other gyms. So when you've got as many kids in track as you guys have had this year, it gets pretty crowded in half a gym, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But when you found out that you guys were going to a meet on Thursday, indoors, but a meet, yeah. How excited were you, and how excited was the rest of the team?
I was really excited to get the first meet out of the way. It's usually the most stressful one because you don't know where you're at yet in the season.
Mm-hmm. And they throw you guys in the high jump right off the bat. Mm-hmm. And I know that last year high jump was one of your better events, but you performed on Thursday something that you hadn't done in a meet before, and clearing 410 to win the meet. That had to have been a little bit of a relief on one hand, but maybe a bit of an eye opener. It's like, oh, this is my starting point for the season. Mm-hmm. Tell me about what it was like as you were clearing height after height.
Well, last year I knew that I was capable of clearing at least 410, but it just didn't happen in a meet. And this year I really wasn't worried about 410. I'm kind of worried more about the 5 feet heights. But it was just really relieving to get it done.
Mm-hmm. And my understanding, talking to the coaches, is that you've cleared 5 foot in practice, mm-hmm. but that hasn't come in a meet yet. I imagine that that's the next big milestone. Once you clear 5 feet, then you mean business. Mm-hmm. What's it going to take to get over that 5 foot plateau?
I think just being able to have everything go right in the meet. Sometimes there's that little kind of difficult mark to get over.
Mm-hmm. And of course, jumping inside on Thursday, you didn't have the conditions as far as wind or anything like that to worry about, but it's just not the same jumping off of a rubber a rubber field house floor versus an actual track. Yeah. Then you move to the 800, and the 800 is, it's not really a specialty event for you, but I imagine that it's an event that Coach Henkel's wanted to throw you in to see what you could do. Mm-hmm. And of course, running an 800 on a 200 meter indoor track isn't quite the same as running it outdoors, but you put up a pretty solid time. Tell me about how the race went for you on Thursday.
Well, I knew it would kind of be different since it is a 200 meter track, but everybody had that disadvantage as well. But I think just making a different strategy to go along with it helped. How do you adjust knowing that you're going to make more turns? You have to
you have to run 4 laps instead of 2 laps.
I kind of tried to remind myself once I hit the 200, like, oh, I still have 3 more laps to go, and I tried to adjust off that.
And running an 800 outdoors definitely is different. Chances are you're wearing spikes outdoors for one, but running it in a field house, 4 laps versus 2 laps, and a field house, the turns are a little tighter too, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I didn't really find a problem with the turns, but I know that it was a thing that a lot of people struggled with that day.
Mm-hmm. But the big thing was you got a meet in,
mm-hmm.
and now you know kind of where your benchmark is for the season. Looking forward, once you guys do get outside, the meets are going to come kind of fast and furious. I imagine that, it's going to be a case where maybe Coach Henkels will throw you in a lot of different events early on, assuming you guys can get outside as early as next week. But as the subsection meet gets closer, the number of events that you guys do might narrow a little bit. Mm-hmm. What are you hoping for as the season goes forward, other than good weather?
For high jump, I'm kind of hoping to get 5 foot early in the season, so then I can work on even higher heights later on, and hopefully to bring my times down also. I'd probably say just jumping with a bunch of people from the past years, my 7th and 8th grade year. Marry Me by Thomas Rhett. Individually for high jump, I'd probably say Cheyenne Schaefer from Heron Lake. Kind of scatterbrained probably. I like to draw sometimes. That's pretty much it.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a good meet on Thursday. Hopefully you guys get back outside soon, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
At Wank, we provide engineering, environmental, construction, and response services to deliver single-source real estate solutions for our clients. Responsive partner, exceptional outcomes. Wank, with offices in Windham.